Tu Bishvat.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Just like to share one testimony about blessing Israel. Last year, so in 2013, in February, it's February 3rd, there's what's called Tu Bishvat, and it's a big tree planting event in Israel. And last year, for the first time, last year was the first time I ever heard of that, and for me, planting trees is like, oh yes, yes, yes. There can't be enough trees around. So I was really, really drawn to help out financially with that. However, I was still, financially, I had been, not really well off, and was still, getting food stamps, and my business was slow, and so I was really struggling financially. I didn't really know how to pay my own bills. And yet I find myself, I can't remember how much it was. I just remember that it was like, oh my gosh, did I just do this? I donated money, and I was just like, okay, Father, you know how much this is for me, and please take care of me. So I did that, and about a week or so later, I heard one of through the church that I went to, the pastor, he had said that he had just had talk with this individual from Israel, and how when you bless Israel, those blessings come back to you. And I was like, well, okay, I'll see if that comes back to me. I was still like really at the beginning of my Christian walk there. And I was like, well, let's see what happens. Well, it was like, gosh, I think just like 2 weeks later that it came back to me 100-fold. Things were just starting to come in. I had received child support that was, that hadn't been going regularly, and I found a new avenue of work, and so I was being provided. It was just, so this whole year I just felt like it was just constantly blessing me. So I really want to encourage you that and this was even, so I have to even back up, because up until last year, I really wasn't for Israel. I really was anti-Israel, and because I, figured, oh, they just want to control everything, and politically wise and so forth. And so, being introduced to the Messianic community and supporting Israel, and that was just like a big mind overhaul. One of the many mind overhauls that I had in this last year. But I've really, started to just loving the land and loving the people, and knowing that those are God's chosen people, and we are grafted into this vine, and so I really want to encourage you to donate to this, or to anything, to stand with Israel and to bless Israel, because they are chosen people, and that is the chosen land, that is God's land, and we will be blessed in return. So that's all I have to say about that. Thank you. But one thing that I actually did forget to mention is that after doing that, was supposed to renew my food stamp application, and I was just like, no more. This is it. I don't want this anymore. I want to rely on you, Father, to provide for me. And So I did not renew it, and again, like I said earlier, it has, Father did provide. He provided through various different avenues, and at the end now, I'm being able to actually help out others when they're in a bad spot, and it's just been, the abundance has come in so wonderful, and he does provide for us all. Thank you.